Twitch is running. YouTube's running. Make sure that's on the right chat, just to play it safe. YouTube is public. Good. Hello, Anissa. Hello, Zylander. Now, first things first. I need to go to here. What's going on? Pokemon's going on. What's going on? Something about the train station here. Where even was the train station here? You'd figure with how popular trains are in frickin' the UK, there'd be a lot more usage of trains. But there isn't. Great. The Isle of Armor has arrived. An armor pass, please board the train. I don't have an armor pass. Pretty sure anyway. I wasn't told we have it, so. Check your pass. Hello, Slowpoke. About time you showed up, boy! Hello, Rand. Slowpoke. I am a trainer. I feel like I just saved. It'll be fine. I mean, I missed yesterday. But yeah, things have been things. You know, let's just throw a quick ball at him. You should really catch him in a ball that, you know, looks good, but I mean, quick balls look pretty good. And yeah, my day's been okay. Dealt with weather. It's legit gonna be basically snowing here for like the next week. There's actually another big snowstorm hitting Thursday. Wednesday night, Thursday kind of thing. The boy! That's not a bad nature. Yeah, I saw you post that in the Discord. I'm pretty sure it was you. Or wait, that was Silence. I don't remember. Wait, that is Silence. I read your name wrong. Hello, Silence. Blah. So many names, and it's hard for me to read my monitor because of this light. I have a light right there, basically. Which, you know, makes it hard to read my monitor. Hope you have a connection. Here's some rare Pokemon, do some training. I can't go there, so. At least, as I mentioned, I'm pretty sure we don't have the things yet. And I've only got like $12, so, you know. That's the thing. But I have the Slowpoke now. It's probably not great, but anything can be good with any Pokemon can be good with bottle caps. Now, I'm gonna go back to here because I just like the location of that Poke Center better. Hello, Tran. Oh, excuse me. I was just eating a bit before the stream. I might be a little gassy. When aren't I gassy, though? That is a good question. Answer is all the time. I'm just always gassy. Now. Yeah, it's not a great slowpoke. Now. Trying to remember what I have to train. I had everything organized, and it's not organized anymore. Jeez. I also could swear I had Pokemon out for a job, but they're not here anymore, so they're probably in one of my boxes somewhere. Hello, Nautilus. I'm pretty sure Tesserina's done. I don't know if that's the speed it should have, though. I have a Gumi. It's right here. Find the buttons. It's not great, but I got one. It's right here. I have not yet. I really want to get to them. I've just not. And I honestly feel awful about it. And I know I should just listen to them. Now, I need to... I need a stat calculator. I don't know the exact... Bleh. It'll give me an idea, though. No, there we go. I don't think it's been speed EV'd. Yeah, it hasn't. Okay, it still needs speed. I don't know where Agent is. They'll probably be here. They show up. Okay, so that still needs speed. Oh, this has not been updated for the new Pokemon yet, either. Bummer. Psypoke. That's an IV calculator. That's not helpful. I have not completed the Pokedex. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Bummer. Psypoke, why do you have to not be updated? It's the, like, only tool for doing this. I don't care about completing the decks, so... Hello, AI. Really hope none of these websites have auto-playing videos. Oh, okay. Yeah, she has not had speed. Apparently she's had a bunch of crap. Okay. I've never used this thing in battle, though. Huh. Unless that's just following... Oh, that is... Oh, okay. That's garbage. Oh, I don't like that. So, that's not actually showing growth. I'm guessing the darker bit is the training. That is not cheap and affordable to me, AI. Okay. Based off of this, the dark is growth. Okay. Okay. Yeah, dark is growth. That's so freaking confusing. So she's had a bit of speed growth. Right, she went through the speed training without an item on. Barraskewda had the item. I don't think it has it anymore, but it had the item. Okay. So, I need speed for Tesserina. You're good. You're good. Just doing a bit of minor organizing. It's fine, AI. Now, where else were things I was going to train? I really need to organize these boxes. This was something, I believe, because this... It could use a couple bottle caps. It doesn't need them, though. Yeah, I'd started training the Honedge. He only needs a single one. This would also need speed. I honestly kind of want to try using a Mr. Mime. I just need a decent one, which will just take a bit of breeding. I mean, if you're going for things that could be music related, Hitmontop could also work. Hitmontop basically just being a dancer. I mean, look at them moves. Same with Ludicolo. Ludicolo would actually fit rather well because Mirby. I had so many things picked out. I could swear some things are missing. There's another thing that only needs a single bottle cap. Though in practice, I've been using a Stunfisk on Showdown a little bit. My god, does that thing not learn any physical attacks worth using? Like, jeez. At least when it comes to steel. Like, its best steel type attack is Metal Claw. Which just feels wrong. I mean, the base Stunfisk was very much a special attacker. But this one is clearly meant to be a physical attacker, but it learns nothing of any use. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, sure, it gets Earthquake. And Earthquake is a good hard-hitting move, but it has nothing to make use of its steel typing. At all. Like, it learns a lot of ground moves, but its best steel move is Metal Claw. At least physically. Especially, it gets Flash Cannon, and Earth Power, and Muddy Water, and Surf if you want to have Muddy Water, but more accurate. You know, it's just so much better as a special attacker. Which, I forget, did I start training this thing? Now I know I can do this. No, I haven't. I might honestly just make this thing a special attacker. As much as Mimicry isn't really a great ability. I was gonna use Diggersby. Have I started training you any? Yes. It's almost done attack, and it's worked a bit on speed. Well, I'm doing Tesserina's speed, so you get in there. Thing is, it's not terribly bulky. That is a lot of dead Zigzagoon's Nautilus. Put Honedge over here as well, because Honedge needs speed. Like, it's kind of in an awkward place. I'm actually not even sure. Does it learn Stealth Rock? Okay, it does actually learn Stealth Rock. Right, it also learns Scald. I forgot about that. It learns Scald. That right there. I mean, I'll get to Mr. Mime. With the current team I've got in my head, I don't have room for him. Because the current team at the moment is Aegislash, Diggersby, Tesserina, Flinks, Barrascuda, and Dragapult. That is my current team. So, I don't have room for anything else at the moment. Now, just want to make absolute sure. You are done. You're done. And you're done. I mean, the difference is he hasn't actually killed any of them. I mean, if he did kill them AI, then it would make sense to eat them, but he's just making them faint. And other Pokemon are probably killing and eating them. But, you know. Now. I don't think you'd want to eat a Zigzagoon AI. There's no meat on those bones. Where could I get speed training done? I wish there was a way of seeing the EVs a Pokemon would give in your Pokedex. Like, that would be very convenient. Current recommendations, Magikarp. I don't think so. Let's see, what gives speed? I could probably just Google it, and by now people have undoubtedly figured out exactly where to train everything. I'll just leave Claydol sitting here. Whoa, one of my tabs just closed. Tab closed. So happens I accidentally click things. Wasn't anything important. Oh, this guide sucks. Where to train speed? The Rookidees and Galarian Zigzagoons on Route 3. Really? Really, guide? That's where you're going to suggest people go? To somewhere where, with a band, they're only getting 2 EVs per Pokemon. Hello, Stretchy. Hello to everyone I may have missed as well. So many of these guides are just, oh, well, just go buy all the items. Like, it's not what Zigzagoon is speed. Nice, Aiden. I wish there was a way of seeing exact numbers, because I'm not trusting this guide. Because what this guide is saying is that now I've not read any I've not read of this change. Do I even have any on me currently? It'd be what? Is that things like this give a +8. Unless it's changed, all they do is double what you gain. So unless that's changed, this guide is very wrong. This is what happens when... This is what happens when everyone tries to get the clicks, is a lot of them end up being very wrong. Every guide is saying to go to that area. Okay, this is the second guide that says it adds 8. So... I guess they've changed it. My starter was a Grookey that I've never used. I can't say that I used it very, very briefly until I replaced it. Oh, let's go hunt down some Rookies, I guess. With it technically giving 9, this should be very visible if it actually does do it. Pokemon's fun no matter how you play it, as long as you want to play it that way. Whoa. Okay, video's messing up. It's still messing up. Okay, I will unplug you and plug you back in. I don't know why it does that. Because it only does it when plugged into the Switch. I've had this HDMI plugged into my desktop running 2 monitors. My TV is a monitor. For weeks. And it doesn't glitch out at all. Even while streaming off of the you know, my desktop, it never glitches up. Just with the Switch. I don't understand. Okay, this one definitely had no EVs before. If it gives 8, this should be very visible. I wouldn't say that looks vastly different. So let's do this, because this should be 18 EVs. If I can get it stretchy, yes. If I can't, probably not. I can't afford it currently, so... Whoop, wrong button. Heaven forbid, I expect pause to be. Well, plus to be. Pause. Okay, I can see that now. I think I've only got 1 Mimikyu, and I'd like to hang on to it. I apologize, Trad. I'd like to play the expansion. But, as I mentioned, I can't afford it, so... I want to catch this Rookidee. Because it's Super Saiyan. It's Saiyan! It's Super Saiyan. That's a terrible joke. You all may unsubscribe now. don't need Greedunts. I don't need Wooloos. I don't... Did I call those Greedunts? They're not Greedunts, are they? Greedunts, the evolution. I mean, I would understand it if you guys did over my terrible jokes. They are really bad. I'm still not trusting this, which is why I'm checking back so much, because that's so different. Yeah, it looks to be actually giving 9. I want to catch that, but I don't want to mess with the EVs. Bit weird that these give speed, knowing what their final evolution is like. Because their final evolution is most definitely not fast. Comparatively, it's decently fast, but it's not fast. Even more so with the older Pokemon being reintroduced. Like, things like this are gonna be even worse. Hello, average. Pretty sure I only have one. I don't get the obsession with shinies. I've never been really one for shiny hunting. The traditional way, anyway. Like, as I've mentioned many times, with like Omega Ruby, I did a fair bit of shiny hunting because it was fast. It didn't take like hours upon hours to get a shiny. You'd have one within like half an hour. That made it just something you could do, you know. As, you know, a little time killer. But with it taking, you know, 3, 4, 5 hours shiny hunt, that's too long. I got things to do. Someone shot you for that joke, AI. Well, that's not very good. Shoot has 2 O's. Well then. Wait, so Game Freak, in their attempt of making competitive easier to get into, made a very competitively important item hard to get. Good. Like, Flare Orbs are very important to Guts Pokemon. To Conkeldurs. Specifically. Because I can't think of off the top of my head any other meta-relevant Guts Pokemon. But still. Even Conkeldurr isn't exactly meta-relevant. Fair enough. Didn't know Obstagoon got anything to get benefit from being statist. I might have to look at that thing again. I think I've wiped out all of the birds. I think the birds have gone extinct. I seriously think I've knocked out all the birds. I know it's not possible, but jeez. I've never played a Persona game. Like, ever. Once I have a team ready, I will gladly battle people, but I don't have a team ready right now. I have half a team. Kind of. I think once Barrascuda and Tesserina are done with speed, they'll be done. And that'll give me half a team. And I've still got to get movesets on everything. That level of shiny hunting is just stuff I could never bring myself to do. Like, it's just, Okay. Let's see here. I still don't trust this, so I'm... Okay, they're definitely close. Diggersby still needs some attack, too. I also need to change the nature on this little dude. And Diggersby. And Tesserina. I need a lot of nature mints, so I might actually end up doing Battle Tower stuff instead of max raids. Yes, I have shield. We have both. Because my sister pre-ordered the double pack. I can't help but feel this would be done by now if I was doing this against Pokemon that, you know, have a higher base yield. Though, I suppose, with this just, adding +8 now, it literally doesn't matter. It'd still be slightly faster, I suppose. Yeah, I've not beaten Shield yet. I have it. I've just not played it much. I meant to, I just haven't got around to it. Depression's a funny thing like that. When you don't feel like doing things you enjoy doing. I will note, I have, in the past couple days, decided I want to try doing a series, and I've yet to determine whether it will be a stream series or a video series. And it's a series inspired by one of the YouTubers I've gotten back into watching called raocow. He's done a series called All the Mega Men, and he's doing a series called All the Sonics. You might be able to guess based on the title of what that series entails. And it's playing through all of the Mega Man games and all of the Sonic games. I want to do that, but with Pokemon. And I know I'd have to put an asterisk there because you really can't emulate the 3DS games. They just don't work. So I wouldn't be able to do anything 3DS. But everything else would be very possible. Well, and I wouldn't be able to do the, I wouldn't be able to do anything that's on the Switch that costs some money that we don't already have. But I think that could be quite the fun undertaking. Yeah, you don't need to trade front codes to trade. You just punch in a 4-digit code. Which is kind of convenient, but also very annoying, because it means that there is no way of directly trading with people outside of using these codes. Which means if someone else enters that code before you get in to do the trade, you have to back out and recreate the room, because... thanks, Nintendo. Well, I suppose it's more thanks Game Freak, but Nintendo could have stepped forward and went, no. No to that. People give us enough crap for being terrible at online things. You don't need to make it worse, Game Freak. Fair enough, Tran. Also, while I'm doing this, I'm going to regale you guys with a game concept I came up with that I wish I had the programming talent and the artistic talent to actually make it into a real game. Because it would be really cool, I just don't think it would actually be worth a studio making, because I doubt there'd be a big enough audience for it. And that game would basically be a super realistic war game. Like, imagine tabletop Warhammer, because that's probably the most popular war game, but as a video game, and realistic to the point where you're never going to have perfect information. Yet, battles also still more or less play out like a real-time strategy. It would be weird, it would be hard to make, but I still think it would be really cool. Like, for example, it would, imagine playing a game of, well, once again, Warhammer Tabletop, but like, let's say it's ground-based. I don't know if Warhammer 40k Tabletop actually has artillery, but let's imagine you zero in your artillery on where you think the enemy is. You then roll to fire your artillery, and you miss because you've zeroed in behind them. Because you zeroed in on a target that wasn't where you thought it was. Because you couldn't tell where that target exactly was. Like, that would be That would be cool. But no one's gonna make that, because that would be realistic to a fault. It wouldn't be fun to be the player that zeroed in on the flag that's, 5 kilometers away from your target. It wouldn't be that far, it'd be like half a kilometer, but still, that's too far from your target to be useful. It wouldn't be fun to be that player. It would also be very, very hard to produce a game like that, because you'd have to basically make it so each player is seeing a very different map. Okay, those two are done speed. On Edge is getting there. Thievul needs more PP, so time to go get some PP. I have exactly one Farfetch'd, and it's chilling in my box. It'll probably stay chilling in my box. I actually don't know if I want to. No, I want Aegislash. I was saying, I don't know if I want to leave it as a dual blade and just Eviolite it, but no, I want Aegislash. Aegislash is just better. Like, Dual Blade holds its own in, like, UU just fine, but Aegislash was in Ubers for very good reason. Yeah, another possible idea I had for my game was to basically make it very similar to Mountain Blade, but with better back-end city building. Because that's another important thing I'd want for the game, is it to be a good city builder too. Because if it's not, that's taking away a big part of what makes war war, is what is your industrial backbone. Which is something a lot of war games kind of, like video game war games, tend to miss out on. And even real life war games, because you can't really have an industrial backbone. Your army in real life is as good as your pocketbook allows it to be. Which technically is your industrial backbone, but the opposing player can't sabotage your pocketbook. Unless they just rob you, but, that's illegal. It would be a very complicated game. And if that sort of game already exists, I would love to play it. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't, because I've never found it. Yeah, shinies really do not like showing themselves. Oh, it's another Super Saiyan Rookidee. I'll catch it. I mean, that seems like a perfectly normal response to that type of person AI. Okay, let's see. Okay, speed done. Now I just need attack, and I know where I'm going for that. Do. I think I went to not quite the right area. Oh no, I went to the right area. Go, little flinks. Damn it, Solrock! Oh, Rufflet. Pokemon can get EVs at level 100, but they can only have so many EVs. As mentioned, basically, Pokemon get 2 sets of 252 EVs, and 4. You have 4 extra after capping off a Pokemon. Aerial Ace sucks. Well, they're everywhere here. Right, I need to equip the attack-based one. Whoops. I'll kill it. This has been 3 EVs. And a bunch of levels. Metal Sound is garbage and should never be learned. I forget what my first max raid battle was. It was something. I honestly think it was an Oddish that kicked my butt. Because I was just doing with AI partners and I was not up to the proper level. I think just a Snarl killed these. Yup. I've never camped in an NPC temp, but I have waypoints. There's a Girder. These guys give 2. They are very strong boys, which is why they give 2 attack EVs. Koggeldor gives 3, but, you know. Right, I need to use Psychic on them. Forgot. Slash is only useful on old Farfetcheds. Not even on new Farfetcheds. You seriously lived, Poniard. Seriously. And then all you did was Scary Face. Which more just looks like a mildly disgusted face. I need to use a Lepa Berry, which I think I still have a fair few of. Yeah, 7. Wish I could just grow them, but who needs to grow berries? I mean, I can kind of understand where Game Freak was coming from. The ability to grow berries was kind of broken, and I want this spot. This spot is best. Alright, Rand. Counter this, run away from it, because this is defense EVs. Fair enough. What level that evolves at? What did Golurk give? Oh, Golurk was really right there. Convenient. 1 attack. Neat! True, but that's where a nice balanced team really comes in and messes that whole Trick Room strategy up there, Stretchy. Like, the team I'm building is not balanced in the slightest. It's just something I think could be interesting to use. But a good balanced team, like, if I were to sit down and make one, I'd probably have something like a Quagsire or Gastrodon sitting around. You Trick Room, and there's a good chance I'm faster than you under that Trick Room now. Just because I have a defensive wall. That's kind of the weakness of Trick Room teams. And really, any gimmick team. They all fall victim to balanced teams. Hyper-aggressive teams like what I'm building, yeah, you're probably gonna do rather well against. Though even with that, I've still got Aegislash, who before Blade Form is pretty slow. Night Slash. No. Honestly, I think I could probably just TR/TM every move I want onto that dual blade now. I think I have everything I want. I may not have anything I want. I don't think I do. No, I don't. At least I'm pretty sure. No, I do not. Yeah, Nautilus, you're basically going through the same thing I did the time I tried to shiny hunt a standard way. Is just, I'm probably never gonna do this again. Because I actually tried shiny hunting back in Gen 3. I gave up. I just legit gave up. It was not worth it. Which makes it a bit fun, a bit ironic that Omega Ruby is where I've done the most shiny hunting. At least for actually obtaining shiny Pokemon. I actually wish I could transfer them along. That'd be neat. But you can't. I wasn't either, because I just couldn't be bothered to breed that many Pokemon. I was trying to encounter hunt. I was just looking for any shiny. And where this was Gen 3, it's not like the global trade system was a thing, so I couldn't Masuda method breeds, so there was no point breeding for them. I was just encountering Pokemon. I spent like a day and a half doing almost nothing but that and just, no, I'm done. I'm bored. I've been bored for the past day. I'm just gonna stop. So I did. Darn it, Solrock, I don't want you. Glare at me all you want, Solrock. Old moves. Retaliate is not something I want. Hello, Braden Reed. I have a single level 100 Pokemon. I will soon have more level 100s, because I need to bottle cap some of these Pokemon I am trading. I really don't think I want Hammer Arm on you. I really don't want it slowing itself down. I actually don't even know what moveset I want on Diggersby yet. I've not fully decided. Earthquake is staying, that's for certain. Bounce is undoubtedly going away. Because Bounce is pretty garbage. Any two-turn move is usually pretty garbage if you can't mitigate the turn. Like, Solar Beam is good if you can get Sun Up. Otherwise, it's just garbage. You'll deal more just Giga Draining twice. Like, that is one of the problems I've kind of always had with Game Freak's... Damn it, Swiper. With Game Freak's moves like that. Like, Sky Attack. Cool move. Useless in competitive because it takes 2 turns. Like, you could Wing Attack twice and have almost the same damage. You could Brave Bird twice and have almost double the damage output. And in Pokemon, much like Yu-Gi-Oh!, the only HP that matters is the final point of HP. Okay, attack speed's done, attack speed's done, attack speed's done. Okay. I think that means that everything is EV trained. I think. Just occurred to me that this entire team, I think, is physical attackers. Because this is my this is my physically attacking Dragapult too. Whoops. Yeah, this entire team is physical attackers. But Tesserina needs a speed bottle cap. Well, bottle cap for speed. Diggersby needs one for speed. Honedge needs 2. This one needs 1 for attack. This one needs 1 for attack. I don't really care about the special defense. It's never going to be high enough to matter anyway. Yeah, just to make sure. Whoop, no, I want summary. Okay, everyone is done. Max level really doesn't matter because Smogon's banned Dynamaxing, so... Can't Dynamax if it's banned. I mean, you could, it's not very nice to do. Should also heal up Swiper really quick. And then let's do some max raids. I'll do Battle Tower crap in my own time. I could never do that, Nautilus. Especially for a Toxel. Blech. I know mine just left a bad taste in my mouth, but I hate that thing. Be very content if all of them just vanished. I should actually see what tiering my team would actually be in. Because I'm pretty sure Dragapult's OU. So. I'd rather host them myself so everyone has a chance of getting in. Stretchy. It's kind of unfair to everyone else that may want to join if I join yours. Because that's guaranteed you a place in, and I don't care about Gigantamaxes anyway, so... It's kind of the same ruling I use for, Splatoon. It just feels unfair if I join someone else. Hey, this is the dragon. The apple. It's the Flappy Boy. This is the one evolution of the apple that I actually think is usable. The other one, not so much. Like, the other one definitely has its place as a Bulkymon, but I feel there are just better Bulkymons. Wow, am I the only one that's going to be hitting its quad weakness? Like, jeez. I guess there's a chance it's thick fat and it won't be a quad weakness, but still. At least I think it gets thick fat. Don't remember. Or is that just Appletum? Nah, it's just Appletum. Which is where the thing gets some praise from me. Like, thick fat could be neat on it. But, eh. I know I'm not going to be the fastest, which is going to kind of suck. Because this will hurt. Yeah, Flapple has the better stats, and Appletum has the better abilities. Well, at least hidden ability. Oh, okay, I wouldn't have dealt much anyway, because that is a really close marker. Though even then, Hustle is arguably better. Oh no, evasiveness fell. As if that matters. And now our evasiveness is back to normal. I don't understand why they would make a Gigantamax move mess with evasiveness. Dynamax moves can't miss. Like, that's what makes Hustle good in this generation. It's partially why Dynamax got banned, is because Hustle Durant is really freaking good as a Dynamax. Because it can't miss, but it still gets the damage bonus from Hustle. Let's throw an Ultra Ball. So I don't know if it's technically night or not. Yeah, I didn't expect it to catch. Would have been nice, but I'm after candies and stuff. And these tiaras more than anything. Wait, there was another one over here. Yeah. Actually, before I do this, I hate using this thing, but I'm too lazy to go up to the town. This is the one I want. Let's dig out the missile. I have experience candies. It needs to get to level 100 anyway, so let's just force feed a bunch of experience candies. I know last I checked, Barraskewda is very much in the running to become an Ubers. For probably pretty good reason. Well, I say probably for very good reason. Yeah, I don't have anything to give it for an item. Not on me, anyway. Bummer. Yeah, well, not like it really needs it. What are its moves? I don't want to go in with it knowing nothing useful. Okay, it is Liquidation. Let's see what else I can possibly teach it right now. I don't know what all it learns, so you have to bear with me for a minute here. Let's see. Learn Ice Fang. Agility. Yeah. Continuing the trend of Pokemon that don't need it being able to learn Agility. Gets Drill Run. Drill Run's not a bad move. Let's just throw that over Double Edge. Liquidation is waterfall, but better. Psychic Fangs. That seems like it'd be the better coverage move to Ice Fang. Yeah, I'll go for Psychic Fangs. Over, It just has a bit more utility than Throat Chop. Crunch would have been ideal, but even then... I'm going to switch Pokemon now, because that's just how I roll. I'm out of tea. I'd hope I'm not a cat. I'd hope no one here is a cat. I've seen clips from cats. No one should ever have to be subjected to that. Ever. Stream is glitching? Oh, it is. I don't know why it does this. Unplug, damn it. Hello, Justin. Welcome to the stream glitching. Should be better for a bit, I hope. You do indeed have a whale. Are you going to have a whale of a good time? Bad joke is bad. Hopeful for a fourth, because the AI kinda sucks. Google is your friend, Silence. DBD? What is that? Ah. Never heard of it. I'm pretty sure I haven't. I may have. I don't know. Silence, I told you Google is your friend. That's what you were saying. Fair enough, Edward. If my tin fish is not the fastest here, I'm going to be legitimately surprised. I should have named it Tin Fish. I don't like naming Pokemon, though. It's probably just what I'll call it, though. It's just Tin Fish. Wow, I'm not actually the fastest. Suppose I'm not level 100 yet either. It's probably not a big speed gap, given just how fast this little thing is. Right, because the shield's up, I'm not going to make it rain either. Yeah. Why amnesia? Hippowdon's a physical attacker. Well, conveniently, you'll be able to break the shield, so I can make it rain. I have heard of Soma. Never played it. Robotic has. I watched her play a bit, and then she continued playing on her own time, and, well, I didn't watch that. It was on her own time away from her and I chatting, so, you know. Wait, what? How did Hydro Pump... Right, water moves aren't guaranteed to hit in the rain. It's electric moves that are guaranteed to hit in the rain, because make sense of that! Yeah, literally right now I don't think anything could outspeed Barraskewda except another Barraskewda. And that would be a coin flip. Because I don't overly care about actually catching it. I'm gonna try, but it's not worth more than a Pokeball. Yeah, Hurricane will also hit guaranteed in the rain. But water moves won't. For some reason. Well, sucks to be you there, Silence. I can't say much else than that. And I still somehow caught it. Stones get stuck in parts of their bodies. Dwebble will help dislodge such stones, so Hippowdon look after these Pokemon. Damn it. Frickin' Scraggies. I almost called it a Scrafty, but it's not a Scrafty yet. It's still just a Scraggy. Fair enough. Okay. think I'm just gonna bring Frostmoth. Though I do have to quickly use the washroom, so I shall set it up once I get back. Hippowdon can be 2 different colors. There we go. Yeah. Hippowdon can be 2 different colors at base, so. See, Average, he's clearly not learned what his right hand is good for yet. Give him time. He'll get there. Everyone in their Toxtricities. Fricking Pokemon too good to frickin' fight fairies. Instead, he stood there being attracted by them. Why? Because I can. Howling we're in the next person, so I'll just go and hope that the AI doesn't screw us over. Because I'm lazy. I want nothing to do with Toxtricity. The game itself made me salty on them by freaking having mine be too attracted to do anything against fairies, almost causing a game over. Good luck with that, Edward. Just expect to have a lot of losses for Magikarp sweeps. Those videos you see of people like winning 2 or 3 battles with a Magikarp sweep, they probably have a good 3 I wouldn't go 300, but 30 to 40 failed battles where it just didn't work. Why would you do that, Tran? Hey, another Brave Bird. And another frickin' Tri-Attack. That nobody wants, because nothing can learn it. At least nothing that can make use of it can learn it. I don't know why they made Tri-Attack so prevalent with just how useless the move is. That's a camp, isn't it? Yeah, that's a camp marker. I don't know why those are markers. I don't... like... Not to be rude to anyone that likes camping, but it's not important. It's useless. It's not something anyone needs to care about. Max raids at least have a use. Well, I suppose camping would have the use of helping evolve into Sylveon, probably. Curry Dex is useless. I don't think Average left. They're probably just not still chatting. Fine. I've not heard of any use for the Curry Dex. At all. Ever. You're literally the first person to even mention it that I have encountered. Correction, I made a masturbation joke, Silence. Normal flying. I don't really have anything to particularly use against that other than my Frostmoth, and I don't trust that Frostmoth is good enough. Yeah, I'll try Frostmoth anyway. It's my only real... It's my only real thing to use on flying types, so... I could make so many jokes. But I won't. Because they'd be bad tastes, kind of. Is it really bad taste if a bisexual man makes a gay joke? I don't think that'd be I don't think that would be in bad taste. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that, Stretchy. I'm not bullying you. It's something called teasing. There is a difference. And I've already determined I'm basically that weird internet uncle to a lot of you at this point. See, bullying is attacking someone about something of them, about themselves. I'm not exactly attacking. Like I said, I'm teasing and making jokes that, quite honestly, I could make about what a lot of people end up saying. Let's see if we can do this. I don't even know what you're trying to really say with that, Aiden. Oh boy, we have a turtle. To be fair, that turtle will probably be decently... He'll probably be better at surviving this than Frostmoth. You really think that's gonna bother me? You're the one that just said I'm basically just the weird internet uncle. I mean, I just sit here telling random stories that really go nowhere. And I'm not old enough to be any of your grandparents, so, you know. Spark? Spark. Really? I am not Stephen King. For you see, when I write, I don't write myself into a corner, so I have to create a weird spider monster to get out of said corner. Oh, this ain't going well already. Yeah, anyone that doesn't understand what I'm... Yeah, Average got to it. It's a joke on the about the It book. And the original It movie as well. The original It movie was not much better than the book. I've not seen the recent movie because I couldn't be bothered to watch another Stephen King movie. all of his movies have been mediocre at best. I mean, his books are good until the third act. They always fall apart in the third act. Always. Without fail. And it's honestly kind of a shame. A lot of his early books seem very drug-fueled because they were. So there's the story for you, Silences. Stephen King's early books were drug-fueled. Don't worry, I also brought the snow along. Throw an Ultra Ball for this one. So I kinda want a Braviary. They're not bad. They're not good either, but they're not bad. There are better normal flying types, but well, the best normal flying type isn't the best in Gen 8 because Mega Evolution's gone, so Mega Pidgeot no longer exists. Bit extreme to buy that many. Hey, Hurricane. Given they're only useful in the first turn of the encounter. Known for its bravery and pride, this majestic Pokemon is often seen as a motif for various kinds of emblems. In real life, I'm not an uncle at all. Because none of my siblings have children. None of my siblings will probably ever have children. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, fair enough. It's another Flapple. Come here, Frostmoth. Frostmoth is getting a lot of action. I mean, it is snowing outside. It makes sense. As mentioned, it's literally going to be snowing here for the next week or more. That's what they are, Silence. 2 of them, anyway. The third one, he might not be. Keyword there is might. Nice, Strad. Feel bad for you there, Silence. I like the snow. I like cold. I'm Canadian. It makes sense. I mean, look at this shirt. If this doesn't scream Canadian, I don't know what does. Here, we had, like, to use American measurements, we had close to 2 to 3 feet of snow. Then, it rained. Turned all that snow into water. Ground is still frozen, mind you, so that water has nowhere to go but around. It can't go into the ground. Then, that rain has now froze. And on top of that is a layer of hail. Of hailstones. So, yeah. And it's snowing on top of that. Welcome to Canada. How did I meet her? Through streaming. No joke. She was one of my original stream viewers back when I was streaming in 2016. No one wants to join for the flapple? No one wants any flappy apples. It sounds so wrong. This ain't gonna go well. I mean, I'd say to ask her. You currently can't. She doesn't have Wi-Fi at the moment. But, you know. Well, let's fail, Aiden. Yep. I've been doing raids for close to an hour now. I like their designs, but competitively I can only see Flapple doing anything. Appleton has the better ability, but it's just kind of outclassed by Flapple. I did know that, Silence. And before that I knew she was 10. Still made her a moderator. In VGC, probably. In Smogon, because Dynamax is banned, so... Damn it. Didn't break the shield. Yeah, this isn't gonna go too well. Yeah, I still don't know what you all see in this channel. Technically, it means I don't know what you all see in me. I still need to do more streams on the first Splatoon. It's still a fun game to play. Well, there goes the Marcactus. Yeah, I did see you say that. It ended up getting awkward. We might actually manage this. I think the hail might finish it off. Oh no. Damn it. So close. We still have a chance. It's as long as it doesn't just wreck everything. Because we still have 3 feints. Hooray! Damn it! Hooray! Ultra Ball, go! Yeah, a lot of you are rather young. I mean, that's just kind of with the territory of playing Splatoon as my main game. Splatoon's fandom is rather young. Yeah, RNG was just not exactly in our favor. Yeah, 13's still pretty young. It ate a sour apple. And it induced its evolution. In its cheeks, it stores an acid capable of causing chemical burns. I mean, you're at the age around 13 where you feel like you can take on anything, but you're still pretty young. Wow. Well, I'm using a Flapple at some point. Jesus! Let's check these other two. Yeah, that Powdon isn't bad. But Jesus! That just needs an HP bottle cap. And it has Hustle. So its hidden ability. I mean, Dragon Rush is not very good on a Hustle Pokemon. That would have to be changed, but... Acrobatics is also not very good. Without an item on it, it's great, but... Yeah, I didn't read through the chat on Discord, but you saying that, I will make the remark now of please attempt, for all you viewers, please try not to flirt with each other until you know your ages. Okay, well, even still. Well, let's see if we can do this one. This is the Gigantamax one, so... I mean, I'm in the camp of maybe don't flirt with other viewers altogether, but, you know, that's just because the internet can be kind of a, uncertain place. I know I'm saying that as very much a hypocrite, but... It's still best to be safe on the internet. I mean, there really isn't a but here, Silence. She'd probably be weirded out. Would be my assumption. So you can be as careful as you want, and you can still end up being tricked. Be the best way to put it. The best example I could give is, as much as I know that probably AI could, but without asking her, prove to me that Anissa isn't just a 40-year-old man with a voice modulator. You can't. I mean, hell, these days, you can't even prove an image or video is actually of the person online. Technology has come a scary long way. I don't know if a repeat ball would actually be better than an ultra ball. Yeah, repeat ball. But you're seeing what I mean here. You can never be 100% sure on the internet. As much as who would want to modulate this, I could be completely different from what you guys see, and I could sound completely different, and you'd never know. Technology has come a scary way. A scarily long way. Hell, for all I know, you all could be lying about your age. There is no incentive to be truthful on the internet. Which is why, honestly, if you could still find the information, you might still be able to on YouTube. My age on YouTube, I think, is something like 74. Because there's no incentive for me to tell YouTube my actual age. So why would I? I should probably heal, because I think Frostmoth will still be hurt. My actual age is only vocally on the internet. I've never told any website my actual age, or my full name, or anything about me. They have bits and pieces, but never the full. Never the full information. That's been a policy I've had since I was younger than you guys. Is to never tell anywhere on the internet my actual information. And it's another Flapple! It's the night of the Flapples! And quite simply, the main reason why I never tell anything online my actual information is because, well, I know online that I'm a commodity. My information is a commodity. If no one has my information, they can't technically sell my information. No one has it. Hello, Draco Pelly. Welcome to this weird stream. And I'm not even like a conspiracy theorist of, these companies are just out for your information. Yeah, I know they are. Everyone does. It's in the terms of service. You agree to give them your information. The moment you go on a website, you agree to let them shove tracking cookies all over your computer. And they advertise things to you. You have a queue. Letters are very nice things to have. If this doesn't find someone by about the 30-second mark, I'll just back out and recreate the room. Don't know, Dragapelli. I have one. I have no idea what it is. Didn't know the various quote-unquote flavors had anything to do with the Pokemon in any way other than appearance. I was gonna use one for a bit, but it took way too long to actually get the evolution item. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't remember what one I've got, so... I mean, I suppose that falls into the camp of Vivillons. I just feel Vivillon is a much better incarnation of that. I honestly, like... I'd love if Vivillon had been in this game from the very start. I don't know if it is now or anything or not, but Vivillon was such a neat Pokemon. It's that game of cops and robbers. That's never much interested me. Jeez, does no one want to help fight a 3-star Flapple? I'll just go with it this time if no one joins. And I will never be quiet. Though I've yet to master the just talking all the time about literally nothing. Technically it is. It is basically a game of cops and robbers, but with actual cops and terrorists. It's... I'm just going to start this at 30 seconds. Because a lot of people just don't have their Pokemon ready normally, so... The matchup of Garchomp and Weavile is one that usually doesn't go well for the Weavile. Not if you can't be sure you can one-shot it. Because it can one-shot you back. Yep, I have the Slowpoke. It cannot be evolved without the DLC, though, which is annoying. Because legitimately Slowbro is one of my favorite Pokemon. I was a little sad that Slowpoke was not in the base game. I'd probably have already done that if I had the money there, Rand. But I do not have the money. I have like $12. I mean, I'm not sure if Galorian Slowbro will be one of my favorites or not. It'll all depend on how its stats work out. Slowbro is one of those Pokemon that for the longest time was in overused on Smogon. Then people seem to have forgotten about it. Then it dropped to NU, where it dominated, because it is not an NU Pokemon by any means. Okay, that's the best. This is the... Okay, this one's also really good, except it needs a change of nature. They both do, but this one more than the other. And this one's pretty mediocre. This one being the Gigantamax one. It also has Ripen instead of Hustle. Like, Slowbro, at least standard Slowbro, is, like... He's ridiculously powerful. But the OU community just seemed to ignore it. And it's still very much... Yes, I mean, it needs a nature change. It needs a bottle cap. But... Oh, this is... Give me Watts. That was the final one, I guess. I should go heal. Where is healing? Healing's up here. I would say hello to Ryan, but he can't hear me, so... Yeah, give me the Watts. They have close to 0 value to me at this point, but, you know. Still take them. I don't know, Rand. Honestly, Mr. Rime is just a worse Mr. Mime in general. Because it doesn't gain enough stats to be worth not just eviolating Mr. Mime now. Like, I don't think Game Freak thought that one through. Like, an Eviolite Mr. Mime will be better in almost every way. Ryan, why would you have an Apple device? Apple is garbage. Yeah, it's grass type. It's not gonna hurt to bring Flinks. I know I could bring Centiskorch, because it's a Tesserina, but, you know. Who needs type advantage when you have a Flinks? What does Solak do again? I don't use berries, so... That the speed raise or the special attack raise? Berry. Speed, okay. I'd still just say to run a Mr. Mime. Just give it an Eviolite. Like, sure, it'll be a bit slower, but it'll be pretty bulky, and it'll still hit really hard. Honestly, if the thing wasn't Ice-type, it would be pretty brokenly powerful. The fact it's Ice-type puts it in check pretty well, though. Ice-types are not very good. They just have too many generic weaknesses to be good. Ugh, yawning. I should not be tired. Anything's better than an apple. Anything. Everything Apple looks stupid. And is, in general, worse than any other product you could buy. For more money. Everything Apple costs too much. It's Apple. They don't care about giving you a good product. They just care about taking your money. Yes, it is mega thick. I was kind of hoping I'd go first so I could get the attack race. So I think this will have to be the final raid, because I am getting rather parched and I have nothing to drink down here. Plus, I'm a little over the 2 hours anyway. I'd only planned on going 2 hours, so. Now I should get the attack raise, though. Think, anyway. There we go. Attack raised! I was gonna say now everyone should be hitting harder, but that one Cinderace is special attacking, so. This should be the last turn. Theoretically. Because that one Cinderace will attack, deal the 1 damage, then... could someone tell Ryan I'm about to end? And have a good night. Let's see if I can catch this Tesserina. I already have one, but repeat ball, go! There we go. I actually caught it. But yeah, as mentioned, that's going to be the final final raid for the stream. I'll look over what I got. So many Flapples. Yeah. That's my Tesserina. There it is. Bleh. Still needs a bottle cap and a nature change. We get 3 Flapples. The Corvisquire, the Hippowdon, the Braviary, which I don't think I've looked at yet. It's actually... It still needs a bottle cap and a nature change, but could be worse. So things don't get messed up again. But yeah. As mentioned, it's going to be the end of the stream, so anyone that is new here, there is a Discord should you wish to join it. It's linked in the description of YouTube and the info on Twitch. I will hopefully be back streaming tomorrow at roughly the same time I started today, which is 11 p.m. Atlantic time. With all out of the way, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all have a good night, and hopefully I shall see you here tomorrow for more streaming, whatever it happens to be. See you all then.